Hey guys, what's going on? So welcome to my channel. I am here in Pocatello, Idaho, and it's pretty cool. So this is something I have wanted to do for a long time. And today I want to talk about restarting my web design business. I want to show you how to keep going no matter what your skill level are. We are building a profitable web design business. So what are we going to do? Is to start showing you a lot of real projects on this channel. Real customers, real sales, real deals, real websites, so it's going to be really interesting content. I think when I started, I wish I had this as the content. I just showed exactly how to do it step by step. I am not leaving anything out, and all your questions have also been answered in this video. So if you are ready, start what we are going to do in this first video. I will show you how to start a profitable web design business. The first steps to get started: catch your first client, and complete the first project. Then how to use first project to start and make a big profitable business. So if you're ready to go, let's jump in. I'm going to start this lesson straight. Alright, so welcome to this first episode. I'll try to keep it for about 5 minutes. I want to get into the first thing you should do when starting a web design business. Now to talk about this whole series before I getting into this real lesson, basically what I'm going to do. Like I said in the intro, restart my web design business to show you everything every step it takes to go from zero with very little or no technical skills to a point where you're selling projects at a good profit that, around the 10 or 20,000 mark might sound unbelievable. But if you follow the series, I'll tell you quickly, show you how you do it. I will show all the different steps. And you can ask all the wrong questions you want below. And I'm going to give you real projects, real clients, real business, so you can follow what I'm doing too. So this is very first episode, and what I'm going to cover in the next videos is my first project. And I want to talk about where this project came from and why I recommend this approach. So many people when starting their web design business think it suits me. I want to make money. What is the best way to make money selling a website to a big company? So this is what I should contact first. But where it's wrong is that companies are very unlikely to respond if they want to work with you at this point. Now why is it? Because you lack confidence? So you might have the right sales approach. You might have the right strategy towards which you could. You turn good deal, they have a real problem they want to solve. A website would be perfect. Because they might as well have all the money ready to go but still unlikely to work with you. Because they don't trust you, they don't know that they can't see all the jobs you have. They can't see the clients you've helped. They can't see real results, so they pretty much succeed you, and they never answer your cold email. Or never answer your cold call. Now it's super frustrating, very frustrating. You're doing all this work, you're trying to contact these companies, you really want to do your best to help them. You're ready, you know how to make any type of deal, to get your foot in the door with this company. And maybe you won't get an answer. You've been through this before. If you're just starting out, even though you absolutely know how to avoid it. If you're already doing it, I am going to show you a better approach of what you need to do before you start looking. Before you start sending lots of emails, cold emails, by sending many cold calls, and I will cover this later in the series. I will also show you the best techniques to do this and other techniques to sell. But, first of all, you need to establish trust. This is the first thing you should do in your business, is to do some projects. I will show you exactly what in a few seconds. But doing those certain projects that create a ton of trust when you have a real project and result for a real client, for a real business, and more companies can look at it and see who is okay. This is a real project. I see the results. They got to see they did something here. The website looks good. They tell me what made this website. I see it in action. Now they will trust you. Now have cold emails and cold calls, have a better chance of success. So the first real project is your first step, building trust in your web design business, and basically you can do it in weeks. So how to start with this process? Now is to watch everyone you know. Watch your family, your cousins, your friends, your personal relationships, any networking group, you're in any social group, you're in sports clubs, places you go, businesses you use, restaurants, cafes, gyms, your dentist, your lawyer, your mechanic, the person who mows your lawn Sunday. I don't know where you know someone who knows you. And basically why you do it is that they trust you a little or a lot. If he is your friend, he is your cousin, If he is part of your family, obviously these people trust you, but also if he is like the dentist you've been there once last year, they still trust you a lot. Thanks to this great company you call emails, who never even heard of you, and get those emails all the time. So start with people who trust you a lot or a little, because they're a much better way to start and you can see a lot more progress in the short term. Now they won't be super profitable jobs. Sometimes they won't pay, not even anything. But it's not the point where you're not focused on money at this point. You're focused on building trust. Once you have confidence, you can focus on profitable business. But you have to build trust first. And there's no point in doing all that other stuff. If you're trying to cold email or cook and you have no way to trust you, you're just wasting time. Sending thousands of emails, you'll be making thousands of calls, and you'll get little to no results in projects. It will never repay you for the amount of work you put in the first place. So start with confidence, start with people you know, and be creative. You don't have to do this in the long run. This is not a long-term strategy. Just a strategy to get 1 or 2 projects to build trust, and then you change it. And I'll show you how to change it later in the series. But for now I'm just focusing on this first step, where you build trust. So let me get into the approach I use, how I do it, and then I'll show you in the next videos, all the steps of this first project, where I'm just focusing on building trust. So with that in mind, let me talk about my situation back when I live here in Pocatello, Idaho. I have been here for over a year. I don't meet people much, so if I start my web design business in Idaho, I am quite limited who I can contact with, as I don't know much about people here, and people I know don't really have any activity. It's more of a social type of connection. So what would I do in this scenario? You know what I did in their script. I got creative. I watched all the activities I used. I know I have participated in the last year and a half. And I just looked for a person who has a real problem that a website could help with, that I could make a potential deal, and the person that I found the most ideal candidate among all these people. He was my boxing trainer. I've been giving boxing lessons for a few weeks and noticed when I joined this place that they don't have a website. And when I talked to them in person, why did I find out about this interesting story shortly before the whole corona situation? This guy had a huge big gym, lots of group classes, crown shots, where he got caught in another country, where he couldn't travel for a few weeks. Then when he came back, he had to change companies. He had to move to a new location, a smaller gym, much more than just one class, and had to take the website down. Because it didn't reflect his new business, reflected his old business, but things changed. Once I saw this guy was a great for me to help, I just had a chat with him at this point. No need to go overboard with sales. When you are just starting web design and these people already know and trust you, you can do it very, very easily. And just have a normal conversation. So one day during boxing class, I talked to this guy. And I said, hey, I noticed you had not the website, actually builds websites, that I didn't know about at the time. Would you be willing to let me build your website? I will do a lot. Now the deal I worked on for him was that I could use the YouTube channel content. The deal you would have worked with. Would you say, I am starting a new web design business, I need some portfolio items, I want to do a great job showing what I am capable of? Do you mind if I build your website and you can do it for free? Or you can do it in very cheap? In return, you know why they see you doing it? It's basically you will use it as a portfolio item that many companies get, which is a great sales pitch that could use it at the start, and it makes it very, very easy to get a deal. So this is for the first episode. I don't want you to think about it too much. I don't want you to watch a million different videos. This is by far the best step you can take. Get out. Now look who knows you, who already trusts you. Make a simple deal, and get started once you've done it. Make this deal. Watch the next video. I will show you everything you need to complete the whole project, and get amazing results. In the first project, the better results you get in these first projects, the faster it is and easy to start selling for a higher price. And work your way up to those really profitable deals. So catch me in the next video. We will sit down with the contractor. This client I once had, we will have a full conversation to hear all his business issues. Why you would need a website, like the website can help you, and just show you the process. Talk to a contractor to understand what they need. Then start planning what you will do with the website. Then that's it for this first video. Let me know your questions below. Let me know what you think about this series below, and other things you might want to see as part of this series. If you got some value out of it, please share the video. Find someone who is start web design and individually share it to Facebook group. All who support and really help the channel. When you share this content, I hope you got a lot of value from this capture. I will be back in the next video very soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbyes. So this is it for the first episode. I really hope you have appreciated. I wanted to add this little at the end here only, as I let you know, I have a private coaching program, so I get a lot of questions here on the channel. And also asked privately how to start web design, how to get your first clients, how to learn how to sell, how to use those skills to grow other businesses. I have a full coaching program based on all these different things. There is great content from course. This is a private community. I go live once or twice a week. These great live calls answer any questions. We have guest calls and we have other resources as well. So if you are interested, check out the link below. Let me know what you think, and yes, you will be caught in the next video. Thank you for watching.